hurt your feelings,
They
too.
will. They
They'll
can be
hurt you.
pretty ugly.
See, they sit up there and they just write, you know, and they don't know that it's your life that they're
Yeah.
dealing with.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They forget that.
But when it's good,
it's really
you should
good.
bathe in the good ones.
Totally.
You know, because
Yeah.
you ready? Yeah. Like this?
Yes.
In the late 90s and early 2000s, Aaliyah was untouchable. She had the voice, the style, the mystery, and that magnetic calm energy that made people stop and stare. She was young, but wise beyond her years. A lot of people forget. She was only 22 when she passed. But the men linked to her, almost all of them were significantly older. Her first public relationship, infamously, was with Kelly when she was just a teenager. That situation was disturbing, secretive, and complicated.
Of course, you know, there was some controversy going on, so I'm going to cut to the chase and we're going to get it off. I know everybody asks it. What is the situation? Because we don't know.
Okay, we'll let you know. To let you know. No. But no, really, I want to let everybody know that it's not true. I'm Aaliyah, not Aaliyah Kelly.
Diddy Music Box in the...
Then years later, she was with Damon Dash, co-founder of Roc-A-Fella Records, who was about 7 years her senior. So it raises the question, why was Aaliyah such a bright, talented, beautiful young woman, consistently romantically linked with much older men? Was it the industry, the power imbalance, or something else? Let me know what you think in the comments, because this pattern deserves to be talked about. Now here's where the story gets tricky. During that same era, Jay-Z was rising fast. He was rich, respected, and building a rap empire alongside Dame Dash. The Roc-A-Fella movement was real, and Aaliyah was moving in those same circles. There were rumors, plenty of them, that Jay-Z was interested in Aaliyah. Some sources say he was pursuing her before Dame Dash even entered the picture. They were photographed together several times. Parties, award shows, industry events. Always looking close, but never crossing any obvious lines. You know that energy when two people clearly vibe, but nothing's official? That's what fans noticed. But Jay-Z never publicly claimed her. And Aaliyah? She kept her private life extremely private.
You have a new album coming out, you're working on more movies. Does that leave any time for like boyfriends in your life?
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot of work, but you can make time for everything.
So you,
So
wait.
I'm gonna leave it.
So you
at
have
that.
a boyfriend in your life?
It's personal life.
That's
That's the
personal?
personal life.
No.
I don't really discuss it. It's
Yeah.
hard when you're in this business. You become a
Can't
public
talk about
figure.
it.
You know what I mean? And everything you do belongs to the public, and that's fine. But there's parts that you want to keep for you.
To
You know what I
yourself.
mean? So I keep.
Then came Damon Dash. In the early 2000s, Dame and Aaliyah went public. He later claimed they were planning to get married, and in interviews after her death, he described her as the love of his life. But what Dame didn't say directly, though many insiders did, was that Jay-Z might have felt slighted.
So I was going at it, but you know, Jay was going at it. So he knew it before I did.
But it was just like friendship,
Nah, it just ended up that way. Like it just ended up.
spending time, hanging out.
Nah, we just had a friendly calm. Like it's a story. It's definitely a story. Uggish looking girl or whatever, but she really acted like somewhat of a non-urban chick. You know what I mean?
She saw business.
Just not. She just was like a white girl.
That maybe he was hurt seeing Dame with the woman he had feelings for. That maybe this wasn't just about romance, it was about loyalty. Could this love triangle have created tension between Jay-Z and Dame Dash that ultimately played into the collapse of Roc-A-Fella Records? We may never get the full answer, but the rumors have never stopped. Jay and Dame's partnership was one of the most powerful in hip-hop history. But by 2004, it was falling apart. Money, creative differences, and egos were all blamed, but people still bring up Aaliyah when discussing the rift. Was Aaliyah just an innocent bystander caught in the middle of two powerful men? Or was her relationship with Dame seen by Jay as a betrayal? Was it personal? Again, nobody involved has confirmed this, but where there's smoke, there's usually a little fire. Missy Elliott and Timbaland, two of Aaliyah's closest friends, have always remained tight-lipped about her dating life. Timbaland did admit in an interview that he had a crush on Aaliyah when they first started working together, despite their age difference.
First met Aaliyah. It's time for the world to hear this. I'm gonna give up a little secret. I was in love with her. I said, but I'm not, she's just a baby. I'm old. I said to myself, I'm just gonna be her brother. Oh man, I was fighting a big war. But I loved Aaliyah.
That confession added to the pattern. Older men drawn to Aaliyah's quiet strength and beauty. But again, why? Why did a teenage girl in the industry constantly attract grown men? It's a question we need to be asking more when we look back at how the music business treated young female artists. Jay-Z has never addressed the rumors about Aaliyah directly. Not in an interview, not in a lyric, not even when Dame spoke about his own relationship with her in the years after her death. Was Jay just being respectful, or was he hiding his own feelings? Whatever the case, his silence keeps the mystery alive, and fans are still trying to connect the dots over 20 years later. The truth is, we may never know exactly what happened between Aaliyah, Jay-Z, and Dame Dash. But the fact that people are still talking about it decades later proves that Aaliyah left behind more than music. She left behind unanswered questions and a legacy wrapped in mystery. What do you think? Do you believe Jay-Z and Aaliyah were more than friends? Was Dame wrong to date her if Jay had feelings first? And why was Aaliyah always surrounded by men who were significantly older? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think. Be respectful, but be real. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Millennial Sweet Spot, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive like this one. Until next time, stay curious, stay nostalgic, and keep those sweet spot memories alive.